Do you want to play Gorilla Tag, but you don't know how to play? Then you clicked on the right video, because I'm going to teach you step by step how to play Gorilla Tag. So put your seatbelts on and get ready to learn how to play Gorilla Tag. Okay, so the first step you're going to want to learn is how to run correctly. So whenever you're running in Gorilla Tag, you want to run hand by hand. And don't be bouncing like this, because that's not how you move around in this monkey game. You want to move parallel to the ground as you can, like this. You can bounce a little bit like this. Just make sure you're pretty close to the ground when you're moving, okay? So on to the next step. Okay, so the next step is pinch climbing. So this one is pretty easy. For you it might be hard, but I think it might be a little easy. All you gotta do is grab onto the wall, just release, pull yourself up, and grab back on. And just repeat that. It may take a few tries to learn, but I promise you'll get used to it. Also, when you're pinch climbing, make sure you don't mess up like this, falling off. So, how to prevent that is to just pull yourself into the wall. Okay, just pull straight up, and then you'll get pinch climbing done. Okay, so the next step is wall bouncing. So you're gonna be in the same place. You can use this tip anywhere. So what you want to do is go onto a wall and then bounce to the next one. Then just repeat that. Bounce, bounce, bounce. So whenever you're a beginner, it seems really hard because you might be going like this. So make sure you're hitting as hard as you can so you can go. But since I've been playing this game for over a year, I know how to do this. So on to the next tip. Okay, so the next tip is wall climbing. So basically how it is you just go to this wall, to this wall, to this wall, to this wall, I just fell. Okay, take 2 on the wall climbing. So bounce here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, and just repeat that. As a beginner, it might be a little hard. It might be like, So I'm gonna teach you how you can do this correctly. So first, just act like you're skiing, right? Just repeat that. You want to hit wall to wall. It's almost like wall bouncing. You just want to hit straight again, wall to wall. So make sure you're going like this. You should probably practice by not going up, but going side to side. You're gonna want to learn the wall bouncing first before you learn the wall climbing. It's gonna be a lot easier. Once you get wall climbing down, I'm gonna teach you the next tip. Okay, so the next tip is gonna be wall running. How you do this? You go on the wall and you just run on the wall like this. Look at me go! But how do you do this? Well, it's way harder than you think it is. Whenever you're on a wall, make sure you're in this parallel to the wall. Parallel as it can. Just push straight up. You might be like, ooh. So that's why I prefer you learn the wall climbing first so you get used to the walls. And then once you get down, you might just be like this. Which is not how I do. I usually just do this. So keep going up. So once you get used to wall climbing, you'll get used to wall running. So on to the next tip. Okay, so the next tip is elevator climbing. This is what it looks like. So basically what that is you putting your hand through the wall and just pushing yourself up. How you do this is, you just push your hand through the wall and act like you're pinch climbing, but with one hand. You should do this, and just repeat. So after you get that down, you'll be a pro at elevator climbing. So next tip. Okay, so next tip is branching. Basically what it is you hop from branch to branch like this. This is way harder than it looks. So I'm going to teach you how to do it. So make sure when you're starting, you're slow. Just walk up. Make sure you're doing it slowly when you start. Just bounce from branch to branch slowly. This will actually help you a lot. Because this is what I did at the beginning. I just slowly branched. It actually helped me improve a lot over time. So I prefer you do that. So I also want you to learn running good. Because sometimes when branches are really long, you're going to want to walk across them really fast so that you can get done with. So after you get, I just fell. Okay, so once you get branching done, you'll be a pro at branching. Okay, so on to the last tip. Okay, so the last tip is juking. So how do you juke? Basically, say a lava monkey is chasing me, and I jump over them. Then you think they're still chasing after me, but I'm actually behind them. That's called juking. That means you're basically tricking someone to thinking you're somewhere that you're actually not. So one of my personal favorites is the slide juke. Basically, you slide. I just failed. But basically, you slide your hand through, and then you turn the other way. So I'm gonna teach you how to do that juke real quick. So basically, you jump, and then when your hand through, or rotate, hit. Pretty easy, but it's hard to get done. So don't be mad if it takes practice. I had to practice a lot to do this. So on to the next juke. The next juke is also one of my second favorites, which is the siren juke. Basically what you do, you grab onto here, and then you swing and go the other direction. It's really hard to learn, but it's just really easy. Make sure you have pinch climbing done. Pinch onto here, and then you basically rotate in real life. I just fell in real life, and I fell again. Basically what you do is rotate in real life, and then just swing yourself the other direction. Pretty easy. So those are all the tips you have to learn or to be a professional at Gorilla Tag. So please like and subscribe, because this took me a while to record. So see you guys all later, monkeys. Also, this fit you see, I'm gonna use this for a couple videos until I get my real fit. Okay? So see you in the next one. Bye.